Welcome to ClubhouseNews.com. You're tuned in to Clubhouse News Weekend for the week ending Saturday, October 31st. I'm Skylar.
And I'm Devin. The 2016 presidential election between Democrats and Republicans is heating up as candidates compete for voters. Last week, Republicans held their third debate at the University of Colorado, Boulder. Top contenders at CNBC's Your Money, Your Vote debate included frontrunner and billionaire Donald Trump, ex-Florida Governor Jeb Bush, Florida Senator Marco Rubio, and businesswoman Carly Fiorina. Critics blasted CNBC for asking drama-seeking questions rather than informative ones, while praising Rubio and Fiorina for once again delivering strong performances. Fiorina is a former executive who ran Hewlett-Packard, or HP, from 1999 to 2005. If Rubio or Texas Senator Ted Cruz win, they'll be the country's first Cuban president. Once each party chooses their candidate, the Democratic donkey and Republican elephant will duke it out to replace the president, Barack Obama, on November 8, 2016, when American citizens vote for a new president. Democrats have only held one debate so far in Las Vegas on October 13th, but their second one will take place on November 6th in Rock Hill, South Carolina. Former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton and Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders are still the frontrunners, especially since Vice President Joe Biden declared he would not be running for president. If Clinton wins, she'd be the first female president right after America's first black president. The race is still close in both parties, and it's anyone's guess who will be the ultimate victor.
Following House Speaker John Boehner's resignation, Republicans elected Wisconsin Representative Paul Ryan to replace him. Whichever political party holds the majority gets to pick the House Speaker, who is second in line to become president after the vice president, if anything ever happens to them. Boehner held the position since January of 2011, after Republicans won majority in the 2010 midterm elections. But he's had a lot of difficulty controlling the more conservative Tea Party members. Ryan previously served as chairman of the House Budget Committee from 2011 to 2015, and was the Republican vice presidential nominee running alongside Governor Mitt Romney back in 2012 against Obama.
While election season shakes things up, an earthquake in Afghanistan and Pakistan caused devastation, cracking glaciers and injuring 2,000 people. The Afghan-Pakistan quake was a magnitude 7.5, claiming over 360 lives. Shortly after, the Afghan presidential palace said that the quake destroyed or damaged 7,630 homes, 12 schools, and 17 mosques where Muslims worship. Even the local Taliban fighters, who are usually hostile to foreigners, allowed relief agencies full access to aid people in the country.
What else is shaky? USA-China relations. Especially since an American Navy warship recently defied China in the South China Sea, where the Asian country is illegally expanding with man-made islands. While both nations are too intertwined economically to ever really go to war, the USA is pushing back on China's land grab, with some good old-fashioned cruising through the neighborhood. USA's Defense Secretary vows to continue doing so, with more naval missions that would be considered a violation of sovereign Chinese territory, if the USA recognized the man-made islands as legitimate. However, international laws don't recognize islands built on previously submerged reefs as real territory.
Coincidentally, China announced last week that it's ending its one-child policy and that it will allow families to have 2 kids now. See, China has prevented an estimated 400 million births since implementing the one-child policy in 1979. Currently, China's population is the biggest in the world at 1.36 billion. But over 30% of them are over the age of 50. So, the Communist Party in charge of the government has decided to start relaxing the one-child rule. There's also a major gender imbalance, since about 116 boys are born for every 100 girls, leading to 33 million more men than women. Talk about some serious competition in the dating scene. Above all, China is worried about losing economic steam, with so many citizens retiring.